Okay, so clearly by the title, this is my first live, so I don't really know what to do. I've literally never been live before, like not even on Instagram, nothing. I'm literally talking to nobody right now, actually. Like there's zero people here, but I'm just gonna talk anyways in case like people watch this back after the live ends, but I've never done a live, so I really have no idea what to do right now. But I have my makeup down here, y'all can't see, and I just popped this little bump on my face, so that's why it looks all irritated, but we're just gonna act like it's not there, okay? But I have my makeup down here, and I think I'm gonna do my makeup for nobody. But see, here it is. It looks terrible and atrocious and dirty. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna start and see what happens. Hopefully people will come and ask me questions because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do like a little Q&A type of thing, but there's nobody to ask me the Q's. There's nobody here. So, but it's fine. So, I'm getting ready for nothing, honestly. Like, I have nowhere to go. It's 10:37. So, I'm literally getting ready for nothing. But I want to make videos after this. So, that's why I'm doing my makeup. Because once I'm done with this, I'm going to make actual, like, regular videos. So, and I have a headache. But that's besides the point. So, I don't really know what to talk about. I probably should have planned what I was going to talk about before I started this. So, then I wouldn't have nothing to say. But it's too late for that now. We're already here. So. This is like the worst live ever. It's okay. It's my first one, like I keep saying, so it'll get better, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. This is kind of awkward, but I guess I'll just do my makeup. So, should I tell y'all what I'm using? Tell nobody what I'm using? Um, it's Kiss. This feels so weird. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. So, oh, I forgot. I gotta put on my headband. Okay. There's 3 people now. Hi guys. Ask me questions because I have nothing to talk about. Literally nothing at all. I came on here with nothing to talk about. No, nothing in my head. Nothing at all. Just vibes. That's all. So, yeah. Oh, somebody left. It's fine. So, there's like nothing in here. Oh, I lied. Okay. What are you guys doing? You 2 people that are watching. What's up with y'all? Tell me something. Talk to me, please. I feel weird just talking to myself. Oh, ask me questions, guys. Please. I don't have any idea what I'm doing here. If you just got here, this is my first live. That's what it says in the title. And it's showing right now. It's literally showing. I don't know what to do on here. I probably should have planned this out, but I didn't plan it out. So we're here now. Oh, good. Somebody finally said something. You're so. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. Sometimes I don't feel that way, so that's nice. Oh, you guys are so nice. So, what should I talk about? What do y'all want me to talk about? Give me a topic or a question or anything. Anything at all. Because I don't know what to do right now. This looks kind of weird on the camera. In the mirror, it looks good. Like it looks like the right color. But on the camera, do you have any pets? I do, unfortunately. I have a dog. I have a dog. His name's Blanco, and he's a nightmare. He poops and pees all over the house, and he's 5 years old. Too old, literally too old. At his big age, still pooping and peeing in the house. Ridiculous. So, yes, I do have a pet. Sometimes I want to sell him, but nobody probably buy him, so. That sounds terrible. He used to be my little baby when I first got him. He was bad when I first got him, but I was more willing to put up with it then because I didn't have as many responsibilities. But now I have like so much on my plate. It's like he's a nightmare, pretty much. What type of dog is it? It's a Maltese, but I take him to the groomers and they say he's not a Maltese. Well, they say he's a Maltese mix because they say he's too big to be a Maltese. So I don't know what he's mixed with, but he's a Maltese and something. Drama? I don't think I have any drama. I'm literally the most boring person in the world. I don't do anything but go to work and come home and do my videos, and that's it. Hi. Sold the tea. I think they meant to say spill the tea. Um, Let me think. What's something I don't know? I honestly, genuinely don't know. Like I have no tea, literally. Like I just said, I'm literally actually the most boring person on the planet, probably. Like I said, I go to work and I come home and I do my YouTube. Um, Let me think. I don't know. I don't have any drama. My friends do, but I feel like that'd be kind of inappropriate to talk about without their permission. So, okay, I've been blending this forever at this point. So, moving on. Just don't say names. You see, I feel like y'all are trying to get me in trouble. Um, I don't know. They probably won't watch this anyway. I don't think any of my friends even subscribe to my channel, honestly. Only, first of all, I have like 3 friends, really. And then I just have like acquaintances. Like, I know one of my friends subscribes to my channel, but she has a channel herself, so. Spill. Y'all are messy. Y'all, y'all are messy. Okay. Um, See, now I feel bad. I like feel awkward. Maybe I should have brought my friend up. I feel bad to talk about her. No. Should I do it? If I get one more comment, then I might do it. I don't know. I feel so awkward about it. I know, so that's what someone else said too. I think people are trying to say spill and they're having typos. You know how autocorrect be sometimes or whatever. Do it. Y'all are messy. Okay, so I have this friend, I guess. I literally don't do this kind of stuff normally, so this feels so abnormal to me. But I have this friend, pretty much. Okay, so wait, I just joined. What are we talking about? We're talking about nothing, literally. This live just started, and I was like, I don't know what to talk about because I've never done a live before. This is my first live, like it says in the title. So I was like, what do y'all want me to talk about? And all these people are messy. They want me to talk about drama. So I was like, should I talk about my friend? Because I have no drama in my life. I'm a boring person. So they said I should talk about my friend and just not say their name. So that's what we're doing, I guess. So now you're all caught up. But anyways, I was about to say, so my friend, she, okay, you're swaying me. Oh, thank you. But she's, I don't know why I feel bad. She's probably never gonna see this anyways, but she probably won't even care. Okay, anyways, let me just talk about it because at this point I'm dilly-dallying, but my friend, she started dating this boy pretty much. And so I know him, but like I don't know him like that. Like he's not my friend. I met him through my boyfriend. So like I don't even remember. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm 22 years old. It's I was I graduated in 2020. I don't know when I met him. It was before I graduated, like my junior year or sophomore year maybe. I don't really know. But um my boyfriend had ended up going to like this alternative kind of school or whatever. It was like, I'm not gonna say the name, it's an alternative school. So he ended up meeting the guy in that alternative school. So then they ended up becoming like best friends or whatever. And then he's crazy. I was about to say where he's from, but maybe I shouldn't say where he's from. But that doesn't tell anything since y'all don't know any names. I was gonna say, why are you shaking? I always shake. That's just how I naturally am. And plus, I'm nervous. Like I said, this is my first live. I'm like, ooh, this is kind of awkward for me. So yeah, I always normally like I don't have steady hands at all, and plus I'm nervous on top of it, so that's why I'm shaking. And it's cold. But anyways, back to the story. I forgot. Where was I? What part was I at? There's a bug. I'm sorry, I'm scared of bugs. But anyways, I'm gonna ignore that. It's like one of those house centipedes. I hate those, they're scary. But anyways, so I forgot. What part was I at? Oh yeah, where he's from. He's from Florida, so that's why he's so crazy. Everybody from Florida, well let me not say everybody from Florida, but y'all know all the crazy stuff happens in Florida. Every time you see like an off the wall article, you're like, it's from Florida. Department. Yeah. So anyways, he was from Florida, so that already tells you everything that needs to be said right there. So yeah, but they ended up becoming best friends or whatever, and then he ended up becoming. I did a little bit. If you go on my like channel or whatever, I did a story time about this. How it was like my boyfriend got arrested or whatever. I don't really like that story time, but it's already uploaded now, so it doesn't really matter. You're so thank you, but yeah, so it's the same guy from that story time that's on my channel if you ever decide to go watch it. But you shouldn't because it's not that good of a video. But I keep losing my train of thought. But oh yeah, so he ended up living with us because he came. Why did he come? He came to visit my boyfriend because he ended up moving back to Florida or whatever, and then my boyfriend was still like in the state that we were in, so he was coming to visit him. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I don't know. Some of these details might be a little bit wrong, but I think he was coming to visit. I think that's why he was there. So, oh, I'm sure you're pretty yourself, but I think he was coming to visit my boyfriend. I think that's why he was there. But he ended up not having anything with him. So like he was supposed to have a job. I'm not gonna say the job, but he had a job, and so he was on a break in between the jobs. So in that break, he was coming to like see my boyfriend, and then during that time, that's when COVID. So that tells you the timeline right there. It's like around 2020 because that's when COVID happened. So it was like around 2020-ish era. And so then COVID was happening. So he ended up not getting another job for a very long time because his job was supposed to pay for his traveling. He didn't have any intentions. What are you talking about? Okay, now I have to update people again. So we're talking about my friend pretty much because they're messy people. They want me to talk about drama, and I have no drama because I'm boring. So I'm talking about my friend anonymously instead, since that's what they wanted. More talk. Yeah, I know, cause it's hard for me to multitask. Clearly, I'm barely even telling this story right now, so clearly I'm having a hard time The bug's gone. The bug that was just there is gone, and I'm scared. But anyways, I'm just gonna act like that's not happening right now. So back to the story. But it was COVID time, so it ended up being a really long time in between like him getting a job because like nobody's hiring, nobody's doing anything, we're quarantining, all of that. So he ended up never getting a call, and he came with literally nothing. Like he came with no like IDs, no birth certificate. Well, people don't normally travel with their birth certificate anyways, but like no social security, like nothing. Like he came with nothing but him. Like he came with nothing but him and his clothes and his shoes. That's all he had, literally. He had nothing. So he came thinking he was gonna like be able to leave because his employer was supposed to pay for his travel, but that didn't end up happening because nobody's hiring, like nobody's doing anything. It's COVID time. So he ended up stuck with us. He was stuck living with us. So yeah, and then at that time, I met this friend, the girl. I met her at Dairy Queen. I was working at Dairy Queen, and I met her there. And so then, like, we were ending up moving because me and my boyfriend were moving into our own apartment together. And then we were moving out from like my mom's house into our own apartment. So my mom, or my friend that I'm talking about, she came to help me move or whatever, and that's how she ended up meeting that boy. But at the time, she was freaked out by him. Like literally, she was scared of him. Like she was supposed to be helping me move, and she ended up not even helping me move. She ended up leaving because she was scared of him because he's a freaking crackhead. Like he's not literally a crackhead. Like he didn't literally do crack, but he's a fiend. Like literally, like he was all down because he has no employment, and then he has no way of getting any employment because he has none of his materials. Like I was just telling y'all, he has no ID. You can't get a job with no identity. You can't do that. Like no social security, no IDs. Like you just can't get a job like that. So he had no way. I'm just let me try and do my makeup because I'm not doing anything at all but talking. But he had nothing, so he couldn't get a job. And since he can't get a job, he has no money, so he has no way of leaving. And so he didn't have anyone to help him either because his family is like, whew, his family is like not that good a family. Like his mom, I don't want to tell all his personal business, but his family's just not that good a family. So he didn't have anyone to help him out. So we were just going to help him out and let him stay with us until he could get something figured out, however long that took. So that's when she met him, and like I said, he was down bad. So he was like, um, he was like smoking and stuff. I don't know if I can say these things because you know how YouTube is. YouTube is like they don't want you saying certain stuff. But he was like, it was like, it wasn't. I don't know. It was regular stuff that a lot of people do, but he abused it. Like he really did abuse it. So he was to the point where he was very dependent on it, and when he didn't have it, because like I said, he had no money, so he ended up not being able to buy any, so he had nothing, and that upset him a lot, and he started freaking out. Like literally he was freaking out. Like we had like a shed in our backyard, and he went into the backyard and he was just freaking out, like tearing up the shed, like throwing chairs, because we had like metal chairs or whatever in the shed, like foldable chairs, like throwing chairs, just literally freaking out in the shed, like freaking out so bad that you could hear it inside the house. And me and her were the only two people there, like nobody else was there. So she was scared. She was like, this man's weird. This man, I'm scared of him. So she ended up leaving. But then that was we were in a different state then. I live in Georgia now, by the way. This is where I'm from, but I had ended up moving around a little bit. But I live in Georgia now, and she ended up being with him. This is like, what, probably like 3 or 4 years later. I don't know how they even really started talking again because he moved back to the place where I was at the time. I guess I could say where I was at. It doesn't really matter. I was in Kentucky. So, yeah. So he ended up coming back to Kentucky, and she never left Kentucky. So they ended up getting together somehow. I don't know how they got together. I know they was like playing Xbox and stuff together, and it just went from there. So now I'm starting to feel bad again. But they was playing Xbox and stuff together, and they had started dating. And so then it was like terrible. Like they had a lot of problems, and he was doing a lot of stuff. Like they both have trust issues, like terrible, terrible trust issues. So then they would be like accusing each other of all kinds of things. He would be like, you don't love me, you're cheating on me, and this and that. And then she would accuse him. She'd be like, well, you never let me see your phone, you change your password every day, this and this and this, and blah, 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 blah. So they had a lot of problems. I'm like, So then this is where the drama starts happening, I guess. So she texts me. This was like recently, like I don't even know, probably like 3 weeks ago. I don't know. She texts me. She's like, I don't know what to do. She's like, I've been pretending I'm happy in this relationship to everybody, but I'm really not. She's like, this man, he said that he bought me a Christmas gift, but it's February and it never came yet, so obviously he didn't buy me nothing. And she buys him everything. She spent all her money she had buying him these like expensive shoes for Christmas or whatever, and like all this stuff. And I guess he buys her stuff sometimes too, but he literally lied and said he bought her something when he didn't, and all kinds of stuff. But I lost it. I was about to do my eyebrows, but I lost my pomade. Oh, here it is. But he lied. And then what else did he do? Like I said, they had the trust issues thing. So he was always like, you don't love me, and you're cheating on me. And he didn't want her to have an Instagram. He didn't want her to have a TikTok. He didn't even want her to work with any men. Like at the job she works at, it's like a retail kind of place, I guess. And so like you can't control your coworkers anyway. He was like, no men work there, do they? Or whatever. Like she can control that. He didn't want her working with any men. He didn't want her talking to any male friends. Like none of that. Like very toxic, controlling stuff. So I texted her. She was texting me all this stuff about him and what he did, and she went through something very personal. I'm not going to tell this part at all. Like y'all cannot convince me to tell this part. Something very bad happened. I'm not going to tell y'all, but he helped her with that terrible thing that happened, and he literally threw it in her face. Like he was like, I was there for you when this happened, so you can't leave me, and this and that and stuff like that. And that's literally a terrible thing to do. Like you should do something for somebody just because you're a decent person, not because you want to hold that over their head later on. Like don't do something for someone and then be like, well, I did this for you, so you can't do this to me. Like just do it because you want to do it for them. Like just do it because you're a decent person. Don't do it to have something to hold over somebody's head. That's so weird. But I digress. So he was like basically saying, if you break up with me, you're a bad person because I was there with you when you were going through your hard time, pretty much. And she was like, I don't know what to do. She was like, I want to break up with him. I'm not really happy, but he said I'm going to be a bad person, and he said this and that, and I don't know what to do. I was like, girl, if you don't break up with him, like, I was like, he's the one that's a bad person, because like literally, how do you say that to someone? How do you have the nerve, the audacity to say that to someone? So but he was literally there. He was there when she was telling me this. Like he was at her house, so he was asleep in her room, but she went into another room to text me about it. And he had ended up waking up and texting her, being like, where are you at? Because he was in her bed, and like they were in the bed together, and then he wakes up and she's not there no more. So then she's like, oh, he texts me where I'm at. What should I do? I'm like, you should break up with him. Like, and so I don't know what ends up happening, but like, look, because I was at work too. But then like once I get off work, she texts me. She was like, he's seen our messages or whatever, pretty much. So pretty much like she had went to the bathroom and she had left her phone in the room or whatever. And so he checked the phone and he had seen what I said about him. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was going in. I went in. I was calling him probably things I shouldn't say. You can see my shirt. It was not good things. It was not good things. I'm not gonna lie. It highly upset me, because why would you do that to somebody? Like that's just like, you don't treat people like that. So, and plus she's my friend, so I was really genuinely upset for her. So I was saying all kinds of things, and he went through the messages and he seen it, and he was like, oh, he got mad. He was like, oh, you're telling her to break up with me. And he went and told my boyfriend. he was like, she's going and telling her to break up with me and this and that. And I was like, well, don't do the crime if you don't want the consequences. I was like, so then he calls me, my boyfriend, he calls me, he's like, did you say that? I was like, yeah, I did. Or he texted me, but I was driving home from work, so I had ended up calling him. And I was like, yeah, I did say that. And I told him all the reasons why I did say that. Because, like I said, the audacity to do that to somebody is crazy. And then he wants to play the victim, y'all. He wants to play the victim. He's like, I don't even know what I did wrong. First of all, sir, you read the messages. If you read the messages, she listed everything you did, and that's the reasons why I told her to break up with you, because of all those things that she said. So you're lying. First of all, you do know the reasons because you read the messages and you saw the reasons, and you just want to play a victim and act like you don't know what you did when you know what you did. And plus, he's like one of them people that was always trying to gaslight her. He was like trying to like invalidate her emotions or whatever. Like she would have a problem with him, and he pretty much tried to convince her that she's wrong. Like if it's how you feel, then you're right, because that's your feelings. Like nobody can tell you how you feel is wrong. Like yeah, sometimes you may be in the wrong. Like I'm not saying you're always right just because your feelings like are hurt or whatever. But I'm just saying if you feel some kind of way, those feelings are valid. Like you can't tell someone that they can't be mad about something that you did to them. Like just because you don't see it as a big deal, if they're telling you it's a big deal, then it's a big deal. Like so he was like, I don't know what I did wrong, and he was trying to lie and be like saying that I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. But he was pretty much just trying to play the victim and act like he didn't know what he did when he knows what he did. So I don't know what happens next. Oh yeah, so she broke up with him or whatever. But then then this is the part where I start looking at my friend like she's crazy, because so she breaks up with him. Then a couple days later, I don't even know, like it might have been like a week later or maybe a couple of days. But my head hurts really bad, y'all. But oh yeah, she broke up with him, and then it was like a couple days later, she talked about getting back together with him. She was like, I think I'm gonna try and make up with him and stuff because I really miss him. I was like, but if you're not happy, then what's the point? And she was just like, well, I wasn't unhappy all the time. I'm like, what? Do you hear yourself? That doesn't even make sense. So just because you're happy some of the time, that means you should go back? You had all these lists of grievances, a list this big text message of grievances, but you weren't miserable the whole time, so now you want to go back. Okay, so she wants to try and woo him back or whatever, and she's blocked. He blocked her. She's blocked. So now I'm starting to feel bad again. I keep going back and forth between feeling bad and telling the story. But if you watch this, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're not mad at me. I'm gonna text you after this and tell you what I did. So but anyways, what was it? Oh yeah. So she's trying to make up with him, but she's blocked. He blocked her. So she goes on her friend's phone to text him instead. So she's texting him through the friend's phone, and he's going off because he's mad because he just got broken up with. So he's mad. He's calling her like names. He's calling the friend's names. He's calling the friend's boyfriend names. Like everybody's getting talked about. He's going in on everybody. Literally, he's mad. He's angry because he just got broken up with. So he's going in on everybody. But then I guess they end up like talking. I don't know. They end up some kind of way. They end up being kind of togetherish again. But she ends up not wanting to be with him again. So she decided, she was like, I don't want him. She was like, I just didn't want to have to start over with somebody else. She was like, I never really wanted him. She was like, I don't like him. She's literally like, I don't like him. She's like, I never really liked him anyways. She's like, He's like, I just didn't want to have to start over with somebody else, so I was trying to go with it, but I don't like him. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, literally, I can't do this with you because I'm over here, like literally, I was upset on her behalf. Like when she told me all the things he did, I was like, oh no, you did that? I was mad. And so I'm over here upsetting myself, having my emotions heightened or whatever, just for you to say you never even liked him. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I'm not mad at her or anything. But I was just like, this is crazy. I was like, I can't do this with you anymore. I was like, we can't talk about this man no more because this is literally crazy. Because then she had texted me. She was like, talking about she's talking to another guy. I was like, how are you talking to another guy? You just broke up with him yesterday. She was like, well, I never really cared anyways. I was like, I don't understand you. But then, get this. I just found this out today. So she started talking to this new guy now, and I guess that's her boyfriend now, pretty much. They're not even talking no more. That's actually her man. So her and the ex, the guy that I was just talking about, they work, him, like the new boyfriend and the old boyfriend, work in the same place, the same building, the same team. They work together. So she has this man, she has her new boyfriend go up to the old boyfriend and talk to him and say that, oh, I'm her new boyfriend. Like, I feel like this has to be strategic. I don't know if she planned this. I don't know if she deliberately tried to find someone that works in his same building or if it's just a coincidence. I feel like this has to be deliberate. Like, how can this not be deliberate? They work at the same job, the same building, the same team. Like, not even on opposite sides of the building or nothing. The same team, y'all. The same team. Like, that has to be planned out. That has to be strategic. Like, there's no way that's not strategic. Like, but anyways, she had the new boyfriend go to the old boyfriend and be like, well, yeah, she's my boy, or she's my girlfriend now. And this man is livid. The old boyfriend, he's mad. He is so mad. He's like, she already got a new boyfriend and this and that. He's about to turn to drugs. Literally, he was like, I can't tell y'all. I don't think I can say these words on here, so I'm not gonna get into it. But he was trying to turn to drugs. He was so upset. I was like, oh my gosh. And literally, they're the same too, because he was trying to be like, he was like, oh, I don't care about her. It doesn't matter. But then once he finds out she got a new boyfriend, now he wants to turn into a drug addict over it. It's like, y'all care. Y'all just want to act like y'all don't care. But I don't know. It's better they're not together anyways, because like I said, like, based off this whole story, y'all can tell they should not be together. Like, literally, they never should have been together from the beginning anyway, because she started off scared of him. Like, how did this even happen? I don't know how they even got together at all in the first place. I never, in my wildest imagination, thought they would ever be together. They literally are like such opposites of each other. Like, she's like the chillest person I've ever met. Well, not that I've ever met, but she's pretty like chill. She doesn't do a lot. Like, she's like a calm person. And him, he's a hothead. Like you step on his toe and he's on 10. Like you flick the back of his head and he's mad. He's ready to kill you. Like, he's a hothead. Like, they're on like whole other extremes. So it's like, I never would have imagined they would have been together anyways. So yeah. So that's the tea, I guess. I don't know if I did a good job of telling that story. I'm not a storyteller. And it wasn't even my story to tell anyway, but y'all just want to be messy. So yeah. So that's pretty much the whole story, I guess. Now we can move on to something else. So now y'all can ask me some kind of question about me this time instead. Maybe I can actually do my makeup now that I'm done telling that story and I can focus. Because I cannot multitask. I don't know why I decided to do my first live, do makeup and talk, because literally I'm not a good multitasker, like, at all. Thanks for the drama. No problem. It's what you guys ask for. I have to give the people what they want. What's your favorite color? Blue. My favorite color is blue. It always has been blue, like ever since I was little, because my dad, his favorite color is blue, and I've always been like a daddy's girl. Not really anymore, but we're not gonna get into that. But it's blue because it's my dad's favorite color. So Love to eat movies food all the time. Where are you from? I'm from Georgia. From Stockbridge, Georgia. That's like Metro Atlanta. If you don't know anything about Georgia, it's like probably like 40 minutes depending on the traffic from Atlanta. So yeah, that's where I'm from. You got any more tea? Oh, my head hurts, y'all. Let me think. Um, I don't really, cause like I said, I don't have any friends. Like I literally don't have any friends. I have 3 friends. I have one friend. I've known her literally my whole life. Like actually, like genuinely my whole life. Like you know how some people be like, oh, I've known her my whole life, but they haven't. Like literally, like since I was born. She was born after me. She was born. I was born in February, and she was born in July. I'm sorry. She was born in July, and then like we even lived together at one point. Like when I was little, my mom was struggling. My mom and dad were struggling a little bit, and so we ended up living with them for a little while. And she's my nana. Like her grandma, cause she was raised by her grandma. Her grandma is my nana. Not really like, but that's just what I call her, cause she's pretty much like my family. So she's my best friend in the whole world. So yeah, that's my one friend. And then I have another friend that I met once I moved back here, like a modeling friend, because I dabble in modeling, or I used to. I don't do that no more. If you live in Atlanta, do not try to model. Don't do it. Atlanta modeling is toxic. No. But anyways, I digress. That's my second friend, and then my third friend is the one I just told y'all about. So I literally only have 3 friends, so that's all the stories I have to tell, really. But I have more, but they're more like personal, like really personal, and I don't feel comfortable telling y'all that, like telling y'all people's business like that. So yeah. Love that. Mine's purple. Purple's a nice color. I have a purple Yeti that my mom got me for Christmas. I don't know what holiday it was for, but yeah. Makeup now? Yes, makeup now. After all this time, it's been what, 37 minutes, and all I did was my foundation. Okay, we're gonna do some eyebrows. Wish me luck, because normally when I do my eyebrows, I be in the mirror, like literally in the mirror, this close to the mirror. But I want y'all to be able to see, so I'm gonna try and do it to where y'all can see. So I don't know if these eyebrows are gonna come out that good, but we're gonna find out. So I like to start my eyebrows before where they actually start at, because I feel like, I don't know, actually my eyebrows look kind of good right now. I just plucked them. They look pretty good, but I don't like how much space there is between them. So I like to like make them be like to right here. So I start kind of like out here. Now I'm turning this into a tutorial. Y'all do not care. That's crazy, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, she did give it to me for Christmas. So we're twins then. I got a purple Yeti tumbler for Christmas too. But it's not the one with the handle. Is yours the one with the handle? Let me know. Mine's just the regular one without the handle. You always look good. Thank you. Okay. The eyebrows aren't going bad so far. I feel like my hands was going to be shaking more. But my hands aren't really shaking that much. Are they? I think they actually are. I don't know. Somebody in the beginning said that I was shaking. I feel like I'm not shaking as much anymore, because I'm not really nervous like that anymore. Yes, yes, mine has a handle. See, you're lucky. When my mom gave it to me, she was like, did you want one with a handle? I was like, no, because at the time I didn't want one with a handle. But then I was like, maybe I should have got one with the handle, because carrying out around the one without the handle is kind of hard, because like it's so big, you can't really like wrap your hand all the way around it. So you have to like use your grip a lot. My hand looks terrible. Ew. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What do y'all want me to talk about now? Maybe I should be quiet for a minute, actually, while I do these eyebrows, because they're never going to get done. They're never going to get done. Love your nails by. Thank you. I got them done for my birthday. My birthday is February 18th, so they're really old. Look. Can y'all see? They're really grown out. I want to take them off, but I don't know how. Like, I know if you soak them in acetone, that's supposed to work, but I've soaked my nails before, and they didn't come off, and it was, like, really painful. I'm scared of taking my nails off by myself because they always hurt to take them off, and I'm scared to get them taken off at the nail salon, too, because I had a bad experience with that. Like, one time, I went to the nail salon to get my nails taken off, and literally, the man, he took another nail, like, another acrylic, like, nail, and he stuck it under that nail, and he just ripped it off. And he did that to every finger. He just stuck another nail underneath the nail and ripped them all off. And it was terrible. So, I don't know. I want them gone because they're very outgrown. But thank you. Really? I'll have to try that. I have to go buy some. I don't even have any. I do not take care of my nails like I should. I should already have cuticle oil, but I don't. I'm gonna have to go buy some and hope that it'll work. I don't know. I feel like the eyebrows is gonna come out bad because I can't get all up in the mirror like I normally do. Now I'm starting to get hot. Before I was cold, now I'm hot. Whew. Okay. Let me get closer so I can see, because I cannot see nothing right now. You don't see that, okay? We don't see that. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Give yourself a button nose. Honestly, I'm not quite sure how to do that. I have like I do the same routine every time, and then I just do different eye looks sometimes, but I always do like the same like contour, the same everything. Like, I don't really know how to change the shape of my nose. Like, how do you, like, I think maybe if I do it like straight down and then like do the circle, I think that'll make it a button nose, huh? Do you know? Let me know if that's how you do it. Do you do makeup tutorials? Yeah, I actually do. Do I actually? Yeah, I do. I have a everyday makeup routine or whatever that shows like how I do my everyday look, and then I have a gyaru makeup video where like I attempt gyaru makeup. That's like, I don't know. I don't want to be. I think it's Japanese. I don't know. I can't tell you. But I've seen other people trying it, and I was like, that's really cute. So I attempted it on myself, and it came out really good. Y'all can watch that video if you want to. It's copyrighted. It got a copyright claim, unfortunately. But it's still, you're still able to watch it. There's nothing wrong with it, but they did copyright it, unfortunately. They always do that. They'll be like, I get a copyright claim. They'll be like, you use this song, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I didn't even use that song. I always use free for profit songs on YouTube, and they still copyright me. So yeah, but you didn't ask about that. I subscribe to you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I just got to like 1,000 like yesterday, I think it was. So I was really excited about that. I've been like, I put like a lot of time into my videos. Like, it may not seem like it, like content, I don't want to say it's hard. I'm not gonna say content creation is hard, because obviously there's harder jobs that are more like physically demanding and like strenuous and things like that. But it's, I guess time consuming would be the word. It's very, 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 very time consuming, especially makeup videos, because I record like for the full length of what I'm doing my makeup. So that could be like 2 hours of me recording, and then I have to go through and cut out all the unnecessary bits, add in like stickers and whatever to make it more interesting so people don't want to click out. Like, it's a lot of, not a lot of, I guess a lot of work. Like I don't want to make it seem like I'm just doing like so much. Like it's just so hard. It's not like hard, but it's like very time consuming. Very time consuming. I put like probably like 10 hours into like every video. That sounds like a lie, but I'm not even exaggerating. Like, and plus I'm new to this really. Like I've only had my YouTube for like probably 4 months now, so I'm not that good at editing. So that's another reason why it takes a long time, because I'm like new to it. Like once you do something for a while, you get good at it and it takes you less time, but I'm still new to it, so it takes me a lot of time still. But yeah, that's another thing you guys didn't ask about, and I'm just talking about nothing. So I gotta go. Okay, thank you for coming. um Bye. I did this kind of late, so I guess this is my own fault. Y'all are probably going to bed, because what's today? Monday? People got to go to school. People got to go to work. I don't work tomorrow. Thank God. I don't have to go to work until Wednesday. Ooh, I'm getting hot. I was gonna make some shorts after this. That's why I was doing my makeup, because I was gonna make some shorts to have to post later on, but I don't even know if I'm ever gonna get to that at this point, at the rate I'm going, because we're 46 minutes in and I got one eyebrow. That's all I got. Ooh, my head hurts, y'all. You guys can ask me more questions if you want to. Now I feel kind of awkward. It's all silent. I gotta go to bed. No, everybody's leaving. I gotta go to bed, but I'll definitely be watching more of your videos later. Well, thank you anyways. Thank you for watching my live, my first live. And thank you for subscribing and asking me questions and stuff. They do not look the same. Look at this. It's okay. I'm gonna clean them up. It'll be all right. Okay, you guys stop talking to me. So I'm feeling awkward. I don't know what to talk about now. Everybody's leaving me. So I guess that's my own fault, because it is almost 12 a.m. So They look good. You think so? I feel I feel very unsymmetrical right now. What do y'all think? You 4 people that are here. All 4 of you, I expect to see 4 replies right now if y'all think these are unsymmetrical. I'm pretty sure they are. This one's not done though. I see 0 replies. Get to typing. Let me stop. I'm just messing with y'all. But I would appreciate an answer because I'm feeling awkward. I don't know what to say now. Everybody's leaving me. Everybody's leaving me. Everybody's going to bed. Everybody that was talking to me. I see how it is. I see how it is. All of y'all are leaving me on heard, literally. I don't see not one single answer. All of y'all left me on heard. Very rude. Very inconsiderate. Okay, now I definitely know they look unsymmetrical. I like them. You do? Let me think. They might. I don't know. They're not that bad. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm not going nowhere. It's literally 12 a.m. Okay, I think I'm gonna be done with the eyebrows and just clean them up because I'm tired of messing with them. I'm gonna move on to something else. I say as I continue to mess with them. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm over it. So now I think I'm gonna take this headband off. Maybe this headband is what giving me a headache, even though I had a headache before I put it on, but it feels worse now. Ooh, my head hurts. We're not gonna talk about my ears because whenever I put my hair behind my ears, it makes my ears look gigantic. But without my headband, I have to put my hair behind my ears. So just don't look at them. Oh my gosh, I look like freaking Dumbo. They're so gigantuous. What is your favorite makeup style? I don't know. I'm boring. I do like the same makeup every day. Like, I guess, like, people call it like clean girl makeup now. I guess that would be my makeup style. Like, just regular basic makeup. Like, every day I do the same look. I only do like different stuff when I'm like planning on taking pictures and stuff. Then I'll do like some kind of eyeshadow look or like something in this area. But that's it. I do like pretty basic makeup. But I did try doing makeup for a video and I actually did really like that. So, there's that. Okay. I wish I could play music. That would be fun. But YouTube always has to be... So, no music. Just silence. Should I tell y'all what I'm using? Do y'all care? If you care, let me know and I'll tell y'all. But nobody's talking but one person, so. But there's barely anybody here anyways. I should have probably done this earlier. Like, I don't know. What time do y'all not be doing anything? Like, what time do you feel like sitting down to like watch a live? Like, what's like your leisure time, I guess I would say. Like 12? Like 12 p.m.? Like lunchtime? Is that when y'all aren't doing anything? Maybe that's when I'll go live next instead of at almost 12 a.m. One person said yes. Oh, there's only one person here. Everybody left me. Well, you one person, it's tart. Tart shaped tape. Everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. I think that's good. Do they look good? One person? I think they're all right. Okay. Somebody came. Hi, what's your name? I want somebody to talk to. You can ask me a question if you want. You won't have to wait long for a response because you're the only one here. Well, you and one other person, so. Okay, my eyebrows are done. What do y'all think? You think they're symmetrical? Let me know. Don't let me be looking crazy. I think they're symmetrical. What y'all think? Anyways, what do I do now? Let me get a napkin. I'm gonna do my contour now. Look at my contour, y'all. It's dirty. Well, it's not dirty. It's just, I use this as sort of my mixing tray. You see it has all these colors. So I just mix in and I mix them all up here. So it looks real, not cute, but it serves its purpose, so it's all right. What do y'all want me to talk about, YouTube people? You know, we're the only ones holding this live together, so y'all gotta give me something to work with here. I wanted this to be like a Q&A, but there are no Q's for me to A. Ooh, that's a lot. I didn't mean to put that much over here. Oops. Oh well. It'll be alright. So pretty. Thank you. Let me see. What's your name? You gotta talk to me. You're the only one here. And one other person. I don't know what to talk about. I need a topic. Let me think. What can I say? Oh, you left me. How are you gonna give me a compliment then leave me like that? That's so... Oh, hold on, I forgot. Now it's just back to me and you. Oh, someone came. Hi, ask me a question. This is supposed to be a Q&A. But as you can see, there's no Q's. Oh, they left me. Well, this is not going well. I might get ready to turn this off if people aren't gonna come, because then I'm talking to nobody. Okay. Well, let's see. We're at 62 minutes now. So when this gets to what? I guess we'll say 65 minutes. If nobody's here, I'm gonna turn this off. Ooh, my face is creasing. Mm. Well, one person, I think this is about to stay one person. So this may be ending soon. Probably. But it's okay. Maybe then I'll actually get my makeup done. So oh, it's hot in here. I'm trying to put this sweater on. Okay, we're almost to 65 minutes now. It's 64 minutes, so in 55 seconds. So I think I'm about to turn you off. So I'll see you guys later. I don't know when I'm gonna do this again because This one was kind of a flop, but I'll probably try again at an earlier time in the day. But I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do on a live. Like, what do you do on a live? I don't know. I guess I have to figure it out and then try again. But bye, one person. I'll see you if you come to my next live. How do you turn this off? I think you press the X. Are you sure you want to end?